Continue to track still isolated storms with us into early Wednesday. We could even see some severe potential with those to the east, but we are generally clear of that activity. We just don't see the best setup for this. We're just tracking some final showers from this boundary that's been with us for several days. That severe watch is still going to be up till 10 a.m. for parts of eastern Missouri, so heading towards St. Louis, especially towards the early morning. That's where we'll be following these storms. These are, again, right along a boundary we've been seeing overhead for several days, has been leading to steady rainfall, but finally our pattern changing here as we head into late week, as we will dry up a bit for Wednesday. Are expecting temperatures to rise further into the 90s, and our heat index could already be pushing triple digits today, just with some brief dry time in the early afternoon. So definitely, even if you're heading out through some of those storm chances, we'll definitely want to be prepared for the heat as well. Could even see some more rain briefly into early Thursday before finally clearing out a bit late week, and we'll see that all on Future Track here. More of those storms are possible right in these same areas this morning, where we've seen some flash flooding in Boone County and Columbia. To the east towards Gastonade. Gastonade County is the only one of us in mid-Missouri that's going to be under that severe risk with that severe watch this morning. That's right along this boundary again to the east. We're following storms really only for the early part of the day. Already by the early afternoon, we'll be clearing up very nicely here, and then we do run into possibly more showers into this evening. Now this model is outdated by about an hour, and newer data that's coming in here is pushing showers a bit later into tonight. You may definitely have some dry time still to get out for dinner time, especially if you push that a bit earlier to about 5 or 6 here tonight. Now we'll still be tracking one last round of storms into early Thursday. This is just before sunrise, or right around sunrise with that timing. We'll follow still an isolated risk for stronger storms, bringing some hail and strong winds. That's really going to push south of us pretty quickly into Thursday. Expecting much drier conditions into late weeks, and that'll be a much better time to get outdoors. We're still just clearing out of those final rounds of storms for our Wednesday and early tomorrow. And even with that severe risk early today, we're really seeing these risks shift over to hail. It's mainly been a lot of wind risks with recent storms, but we have seen some hail reports with these this morning and in some of these recent storms. So definitely we'll be wanting to keep an eye on that, and also flooding impacts as we saw recently here in parts of central Mid-Mo, right along I-70 even. Several inches of rain just in several hours. It was about 3 to 4 hours there, getting 1 to 2 inches in those areas, but we're still following that extreme drought, so we'll take as much of the rain that we can get. An exceptional drought even for parts of southern Missouri. That's finally going to update tomorrow. Really going to factor in a lot of that rainfall. It won't get what we saw this morning, as that's cutting off by Tuesday, but still we'll likely get improvement to drought for many of us with lots of rain recently, and finally now seeing some dry time on that 7-day.